All right, welcome back to the Cheese Factory podcast. I am joined by Drew.
Hello.
Yeah, good job, Drew. You're so good at your intros.
You're introducing me, so I don't have to do it.
And Pope.
Hello.
Make your voice known. Damn, you don't even have to just say hello.
I should have
Gentlemen.
Patronize
You do have to, okay? God, I hate these guys. Well, let's get into our cheese fact of the week. By the way, I think this is episode 5? 5 or 6? I think it's 5.
Five episode anniversary. Let's fucking get it.
Yeah, that's pretty exciting. We've stayed a little consistent, and I'm gonna blow it next week.
Nice.
I'm gone next week. New York. No episode. Sorry, everyone.
Maybe we could just make a new one like right after this one, and then you just pump it out. What are we even talking about?
Dude, I know. What would we even talk about is right. Oh, this is episode 6. My bad, everyone. I blew it.
Oh my god, you're gonna throw everybody off.
They're like, wait, I thought I was on episode. We gotta stay tuned for some stuff at the back. But yeah, let's get in with our cheese fact. It's kind of gross, so viewers' discretion is advised. I won't go too detailed, but it's
For
still
all of
gross
our
enough.
viewers out there, listeners, however, y'all get no warning.
You get no warning, yeah. So, did you know some cheese is illegal in parts of the world? I actually didn't. When I first looked this up, I was like, there's illegal cheese, why the fuck? But after reading this, I understand. So a cheese called Kasumarzu, I think I said that right, or is it Kazumarzu? I think that's how you say it, is a Sardinian cheese. It's so intense that it's banned in the US and other countries because it's made, get this, by allowing live cheese fly larvae to ferment in the cheese.
Oh,
It breaks up the cheese and it gives it a soft texture and spicy flavor, which is disgusting to even think of that.
Oh, good.
And you know what? Some people eat it with the larva still wiggling, or they freeze it and it causes the larva to literally jump out of the cheese a few inches. Like they'll literally jump out of the cheese. I bet you know there's some people out there who fucking like pop those little larvae, like, ooh, little larva bites. Oh,
It's like, yo, dibs.
Yeah, eat it like cashews.
yeah. Hey, can you pass me the bowl of larva cheese, please?
That's disgusting. You know, I saw a video today of a guy that was eating a salad, but there was a thick huge fucking larva in it. And they're just munching away on the salad that's in there. And he was like, oh, how cool. He must have been in some foreign place. But he's like, here, I'll save you guys the big one. But basically he was saying, like, you gotta grab them by like their little black head. And you gotta bite it off as you put like the rest of the larva in your mouth. And he's like chewing it like it's a fucking, he's like, okay, that's actually pretty good. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, if one of you guys said that to me, I would not fucking believe you. I'd be like, you're bullshitting me. I'm not eating any of that after you just took a big old bite of a maggot. Like,
Yeah.
they were probably like 3 inches long. Like, they were big.
Yeah, I think I've seen that video, or at least those, and I see people just like bite them. Just, oh, I'm like, why the fuck did you do that?
He's like, it tastes like a vegetable. And I'm like, nah, probably because it's all it's been eating. That's just his diet, you know?
Yeah.
Hey,
You
can I
let
get
this thing
some?
grovel around in the salad and just shitting in your soup, and you're fucking eating this guy.
Can I get some Kazumarzu on my fucking larva salad, please?
Oh, God.
Disgusting.
Extra larva, thank you.
Yeah, it's like one of those guys at Olive Garden. He's like, want a larva on that? Oh, yes, please.
Puts the fucking larva in like the cheese shredder. Tell me when. God, yeah. When I looked it up, I was like, this is terrible. But hey, I figured we'd have something to chat.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
Disgusting is right.
Yeah, Pope. So I know the state of play was going on currently today, of at least our recording of this. And a few games, pretty exciting games for us at least, or me in particular, big time. Michael, what happened?
So, PlayStation had a state of play, lasted for like 40 minutes.
Oh.
They announced 24 games.
In 40 minutes? That's crazy.
Yeah. Okay, so in the bigger ones, actually a Marvel game, Marvel Token Fighting Souls. It's
What?
it's like a Street Fighter type game.
sounds like a fake name. Marvel fighting Token Souls.
Yeah. It looks
Is it a
more
Dark Souls game?
anime-like.
Oh.
No, it's like Street Fighter.
Oh, that's what you said. I heard the Souls. I was like, cool, Marvel Dark Souls.
That'd be kind of cool.
That would be kind of cool, actually.
Then we had more Ghost of Yotei gameplay, Ghost of Tsushima sequel. 007, that game's been announced. It's been a long time since that's happened.
Well, what does that one look like? Is it like a detective style or a Hitman style game, or?
Well, it's a third-person action adventure game.
Oh, Uncharted.
Yeah,
I don't think we got
Uncharted style. There you go. Yeah.
Did we even get much gameplay out of it, or is it just kind of like small little sequences out of there?
Small little sequences.
Yeah, so we don't know a whole lot about it.
Yep. Then there's been a few indie games. Got like Sword of the Sea, Tides of Tomorrow, Project Defiant. Oh no, Project Defiant Fights. I forgot. That's their like Mortal Kombat type control stick type thing, like an arcade.
Oh, okay. Then, I thought it was a flight stick. I didn't know it was like an arcade stick.
Yeah. Then they showed more on Metal Gear Solid Delta. I'm excited for that one.
What was that again?
It's a remake of Metal Gear Solid 3.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I know you like that.
Oh yeah. We have your favorite game, Digimon.
Yeah.
Storytime Strangers.
I'm so excited
when it's releasing.
I know, that's awesome, man. I'll just touch on it a little bit, but yeah, I played the other ones in this same kind of genre. Like Digimon usually has like a couple other like spin-off games, and I think this was kind of fun. It's like this always seems to be something for everybody, but this one is really good where you can like you capture them, and the combat is all turn-based style, and it's like Expedition style turn-based, but without the parrying and interaction. But so like, if Pokemon actually had any good animations in combat, it's what Pokemon should be. So it's a lot of fun. So I'm excited to see another one in the same style as that.
Heck yeah. Then we also had Pragmata. It's a new Capcom sci-fi game that's going to be coming out, which they announced quite a few years ago, actually.
How many jiggle physics are going to be in it?
None. As far as I know.
I've seen their Street Fighter games.
It's going to be more of like dad and cyborg daughter. Android daughter.
Oh.
Little girl.
Oh, okay. Daughters can be 18 too, alright?
Definitely not.
Oh boy.
Then we have Silent Hill F. Going to be made in Unreal Engine 5. Yeah.
The hell's F stand for?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck, why are we back?
Finally, fuck, we're here again.
Then my favorite game that was announced, Neo 3.
I'm very excited.
That's the one I'm really excited about.
They're still gonna have co-op, I assume, which would be great. 2 players, probably. Yeah. That'd be cool if they balanced it to be 3, since it sounds like the areas are gonna be bigger. That'd be cool. We could pull Drew in. He would like it.
Did like the first game. The first game was pretty cool.
Oh, you played you never played the second one?
No, I haven't played the second one yet.
Damn, that one's even better than the first one.
Did play the first one.
It's a perfect upgrade to the first game. It just takes everything the first game did right and then adds to it. So like you get way more weapons and improved multiplayer. It's like all super like linear together with multiplayer, except for a couple like side boss fights that you could do like kind of one-on-ones with characters. But like me and Pope beat the whole game together. And
no, I do remember liking it. It is a lot of fun.
Yeah, and Neo 2 also had like different like you could take like abilities from the demons and use them. So like a certain attack from demon number 1, and you kill him, you get his soul, you could put it on, and then you could like use that in combat. You like transform into the demon for a split second, similar to the guy in Expedition. But yeah, and now I'm really excited to see what they add to Neo 3 from that game, because as long as they just keep adding, I think it's a perfect slate for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, now they're adding new fighting styles, so you can fight like a ninja or a samurai.
They
Switch
probably,
between them.
yeah. I wonder if they'll have a bit of fighting styles from Rise of Ronin because that was their game.
I feel like they have to, yeah.
I really like that system. I just wish the game was a bit prettier. Honestly, that's it. It almost
Yeah.
looks like when I even booted it up. I still love it. It's a really good game, but the graphics weirdly just don't hold up even after seeing it again.
Yeah,
I'm like,
really.
I'm like, man, what the? It feels like I'm playing like an Xbox 360 style game, but it's such a good gameplay. Everything's so
Yeah.
smooth, but they just really dropped the ball with the graphics. I don't know what the hell happened.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
don't
something
know
we
what happened with
complain.
that.
It's not something we complain about very often these days. It's like indie games will look cutesy or something. It's like whatever. But this game you could tell was supposed to look good, and it just didn't.
Yeah.
I don't know the last time we complained about graphics in a game.
Especially that type of game. Look, I was like, it was really underwhelming.
Yeah. Again, it's still fun. I enjoyed the gameplay. But yeah, just going back to it after not seeing it in a while, I was like, geez, it was a little jarring. I was like, what the fuck? And that was the same developers, Drew. That's why I bring it up. Team
Yeah.
Ninja. They also make Ninja Gate.
You like me some Ninja Gaiden. I still want to play the remake they pumped out.
Oh yeah, my brother
they have a
loved Ninja
side
Gaiden.
scroller. Oh, yeah. They have a side scroller Ninja Gaiden coming out. Gaiden Ragebound.
Huh.
A side scroller, old school beat 'em up type game.
I hate
Interesting.
side scroller old school
Yeah.
beat 'em up games.
Oh, sorry. Not for Zach.
Unless it's Risk of Rain 1,
Yeah.
which I do want to play a little bit more again one of these days.
Yep. And then they have a whole bunch of smaller games like I was saying before. Luminous Arise, it's like a Tetris puzzle like game. Romeo's Dead Man, whatever that is. Bloodstained.
There's just a bunch of hubbaloo. You could be making up these names, and I
Yeah.
believe you, Michael, at this point.
Yep. Baby Steps.
Yeah, he's making these names up.
There is a new Everybody's Golf Hot Shots, September 5th.
Hell yeah.
Hey, get to
I'm excited about.
Get to the good sports game, all right? Madden
Yeah.
2026.
Be like playing it.
Oh,
I don't have to leave the comfort of my home.
Yeah. But yeah, a whole bunch of small games. Yeah.
For some EA indie developers.
Actually, I
is
don't
an
think
indie
that was actually part of the state of play. That was just a coincidence.
Oh, that came out. Okay, on the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah, before we started, I told Paul, I was like, write that down. Like everything's popping out. That's might as well fit it in now since we won't be here next week. Because I'm lazy.
Yeah. Likes to oversleep. It's what's going to happen next week.
Oh, no. Yeah, I'll oversleep big time. So, Pope, I hear there's some more other patch notes out for some games we enjoy.
Yeah, let's bring me the patch notes, Pope.
All
That's
right.
why I'm here.
Bring me up to speed.
Yeah.
So we have some sad news. We have a huge loss in the gaming community.
Huh?
X Defiant is dead. It has
Oh.
shut down officially as of June 3rd.
Really?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Wow, I didn't know
Servers gone. Yeah.
I mean, everyone's playing the newer ones, aren't they?
Yeah, for however long those will last. Yeah.
Yeah.
that. I don't even. What is
if
X
they pump out a
Defiant?
new game anytime soon, and maybe
Yeah.
Why
X
can't I?
Defiant was a Ubisoft game.
X Defiant. Oh, we played that,
we played
right?
it before, yeah.
With Quiz and them.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. It was pretty cool, but man, I'm just so sick and tired of these hero shooters, and
Yeah.
I don't know. That's too bad. El Bozo, I
Yep.
guess.
So they're gone. Then let's see. Oh yeah, Elden Ring Night Rain had some news about some upcoming features.
Oh yeah.
oh,
So yeah, they officially said that DLC will be releasing later this year, and they'll actually be adding duo expeditions at a later date.
oh,
Yeah.
Cool.
At a later date. That's about as much as we're getting.
Yeah, oh well.
I heard it's
I'm still
doing
pumped to play
better.
it, but I got pull.
Yeah.
It's got mostly positive reviews.
Yeah, it's sitting
Yep.
at a 73 now.
I'm still excited to play it. I got a couple buds
75.
that are down for it. I just gotta wait to actually get it after my big move.
Yes.
Hop on that shit.
The big move.
Okay.
Yeah, like I'm hearing stuff from the Three Musketeers at work, and they all like it a lot. And like I hear like they got like 15 hours in, they're already halfway through it. So I was like, oh, that was kind of
Well, I mean,
fast.
just coming like from somebody who plays a lot of Souls-like games, I've been wanting a game where it's like a bunch of boss fights for like a while. And so the way that this game's laid out, like it's like exactly kind of what I've been wanting, like just a bunch of boss fights that you can do with your friends. Even if like they're, it's fast little like sprints into them. I think it's right up my alley.
Yeah.
Let's see. One of these days, maybe. I'd probably buy it for $10. Maybe 15 when the DLC drops.
Yeah.
It's already 40.
Oh, sure.
So, yeah,
I
think that's what it dropped at, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's what it dropped.
Yeah,
That's what I
40,
mean.
okay.
It's already 40, so it shouldn't be too far away.
Yeah. And then like they also had a new update that actually made it a little bit easier for solo players to where they have an automatic revival upon defeat once per night, because before once you were dead, you were just dead.
Yeah, I heard solo was really tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also
should be.
I heard you can also buy those revives from merchants too. So I'm wondering to see only for single player. I'm wondering how OP that might become.
Well, it was also RNG based, so there's a chance that you wouldn't have it.
Okay, well.
Yeah. But so Night Rain, they're improving and adding some stuff people want. Well, probably never crossplay, but yeah.
Yeah.
Then let's see. Oh yeah, CD Projekt Red had a tech demo.
Oh yeah.
Showing Witcher 4.
Crazy, bro. I cannot. It looks so good.
Gameplay footage on the PS5.
Jeez.
Using the new Unreal Engine 5.6.
Yeah, I
looks
can't.
so good. Especially it being on the PS5, dude. That game looks fucking awesome.
Yeah. But we do have to keep our expectations tempered because it is CD Projekt Red and they released Cyberpunk the way it was.
Yeah.
Hopefully
it came out to be a good game. I just hope this time they take their time with it. I think they felt rushed with this other one.
They were, yeah.
After they delayed it several times, but keep the delays coming. I'm willing to wait for an even better drop of the game.
Yeah, she looked really cool. Like I loved her player model. It's like fuck the cape. The whole time I was just thinking of Drew. I was like, damn, Drew loves that cape.
I would eat that shit up when I was like, fuck, that looks so good.
It's all like the horse physics.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it still gave me when they first released the trailer for The Witcher 4 and they were saying, she looks so manly now, and this they actually never really changed her model or anything. They actually just pretty much transferred the model over and
really?
Yeah,
it's such a stupid argument to be like, I don't know, she looks too like battle hardened, too manly. She doesn't look pretty. Like, bro, she fights monsters. What do you want? Like,
are you kidding me? I can't get hard to this.
Hardcore look. Yeah, I was like, I don't know, man. I was just going, I think it's fine. I think she looks cool.
Yeah.
I think the game looks cool, and I honestly can't wait to like finally continue the story.
Yeah, and it makes sense why she's the next one. So like to me, it's not just like a forced all female lead. It's like actually like, oh, we know this person, we've seen this person, and now she's the main character. That's fucking sweet. We're already connected with her.
I'm excited to see that. Like, hopefully that does indicate. I mean, I have no idea, but it seems like it indicates like the best ending you can get out of Witcher 3, which is where she does become a Witcher. Whereas in some of the other endings, she like either goes back with like her like adoptive dad, or she gets killed, or like all these other things. So it's so it seems like it ended pretty well.
I never quite beat it, but yeah, I do know of the story. No, it's fine. I'm not gonna beat it anytime soon, or probably ever. But I do know a lot of the story. And, damn, it was such a cool game. I had trouble with the Witcher 3 controls, but I really liked it, and I liked the style. I kind of wish I got into it at a later time. Like now, I probably would really get into it. Even then, I might still. We'll see.
The DLCs are really good. I love them so much. The DLCs almost make the game too. It's like as if the main game wasn't good enough. The DLCs are so good. Yeah, both of them great.
If I ever see it on sale, maybe I'll put that shit on my
It's always
Steam
on
Deck.
sale.
I think it's always on sale for like
Yeah,
$2 for everything.
Yeah.
Maybe even cheaper. I think I've seen the whole
I'll
thing
say
for
it's
like
been cheaper.
$7.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny.
I'll tell it every other Tuesday. Like,
Yeah.
If it's verified for the Steam Deck, I guess I'll play it on
dude,
there.
absolutely for this team. That's a
I
great
mean,
place to put it.
You can play it
Yeah.
on the Switch too, or no, the Switch actually. So yeah,
That's true. Yeah, we'll see how that looks.
but yeah. So don't expect Witcher 4 like no later than like 2027.
It's fine. It's at
Yeah.
least I have more faith they're gonna make this than the announcement of Elder Scrolls fucking
Yeah.
like well, when did we see that release? Wasn't that like 2022 or some shit? Like
Oh, the trailer?
I think it was longer than that.
oh
It-
god, yeah, for the next Elder Scrolls game, they like
What?
released like a view of the mountains in the sky, and it's like it says the title like, oh, the next Elder Scrolls will be here, and it's like okay, and haven't heard anything of it since.
That's like when they did Cyberpunk. I know it took them forever.
2018.
Oh, 2018.
Yeah.
Right.
And Cyberpunk's first ever reveal was when?
Oh, I guess their first ever one. Yeah, that's fair. Their
Yeah.
very, very early one is pretty old.
Yeah. I can't find it. It's fine. But yeah, Michael, what else we got?
I really been too much of anything else, really. Like that was the biggest news.
What?
Yeah. I mean, there hasn't been a lot of news. What are you talking?
There's a couple things that Drew and I were going to talk about yesterday, but we decided not to. I guess Pope didn't see the news.
Was it Destiny related?
No. We can talk about that afterwards. The Lethal Company had an update, Michael. So did Repo, apparently.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
they got a couple. They got a couple things going on.
God, this fucking guy.
Well, hey,
Both of you. No, I'm just kidding.
before we move off of Lethal Company, that's a good segue into my lore.
No.
My lore bit. Yeah.
All right, we'll do Repo first.
Do Repo first.
And then that works perfect. All right. Well, I have Lethal's at least their update. It's called the incubating update. They might, I guess they have some of these things listed as spoilers. So I guess if you don't want to hear it, I guess skip ahead a little bit. But like when you scroll over, it tells you. So they added a face cam, which allows you to see your fellow employees on the terminal. So I wonder if that's like the mod that lets you let you see from your homie's like perspective or something like that.
We're not doing Repo.
Oh, face cam
Got it.
actually. Oh yeah, Repo's first. My bad. No, I'm going to Repo. I'm already there. Repo doesn't have patch notes. They have a video. Shame we're not getting to Repo. Guess we're going back into Lethal. Anyway.
I can tell you what they added in the Repo, but
Okay, go ahead.
they had wings. And they make your voice sound really
Oh yeah,
high
in the
pitched.
video.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
yeah.
They added a few different types of upgrades as well. So one of them is the wings, which you can get when you do like a leap attack. It'll give you tiny little wings, and you can fly a little bit further, and it makes you sound really high pitched. Yeah. The other one is, I believe, a stamina upgrade where if you're crouched, the stamina recharges faster. Let's see what else was there. There was a which was not bad ones at all because stamina recharge is slow as fuck in that game. Let's
Extremely.
see. Yeah, really slow. That's right off the top of my head. That's all I can remember that they added. I think there was one other upgrade you can get. Let me see if I can find it for us real quick.
I'm not feeling this.
They added a couple. They added like a bridge as well. So it's like a little item you can buy in the store that extends. So it starts off as like a little I don't know, a square plate, and the plate lengthens out as you kind of push it out. So it's like a little bridge you can use to get up into high places a little bit easier.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
Cool.
yeah, a few things like that. They had some cool options.
We'll have to look at both of these Friday.
I'd be
Friday
down for
when we
that, yeah.
game.
We could.
Poe, by the way, my flight leaves at 3. So, or not 3. It leaves sometime shortly after that, but I'm staying up till 3 in the morning Friday night. So we're gonna game
Oh,
I'll probably get all my shit packed during the day, I hope, and then we could just like start gaming until 3 a.m.
what
And
do you mean you hope?
Do not start packing at 3 o'clock in the morning, Zach.
Oh.
I gotta
Have like
go.
everything ready the day before, just like at least prep.
Nah.
But,
You're
No,
gonna
I will.
forget something, Zach, and you're gonna be really upset.
I'll be having it packed Friday because I ended up having the day off. Excuse me, the day off now. So I'm gonna pack. Like we're gonna go out, see all of our families and whatnot, go shopping, grab the stuff, and pack up our suitcases and be ready by 3 a.m. So we'll be able to game and whatnot until then probably. So that'll be good. Probably till 2:30. Who knows? Hopefully, but what we will be playing is Lethal Company probably. So the other thing besides the face cam, so I think what's same with the face cam is like you can see whose face you're looking at, like on the screen. Maybe it has like their name on it and stuff, so you know exactly. I don't know. Because the second part, it says rework the radar appearance. Now it uses 2D sprites to display rooms. I think that'll be great.
Yeah,
That'll be much easier to tell probably where people are in rooms and stuff like that, or like where's a door you could turn on. Added a compass to the HUD and to the terminal. Pinging your scanner makes it more visible at the bottom of your screen. That's really good. Added a line on the radar which shows the path from the currently viewed player to the exit. That's huge. That's repo. When you get done doing all your stuff and you got to run back to the ship, if you pull out your little map, it shows you exactly where the line leads you. It leads you back. But granted, this is only on the PC or the computer terminal, so that'll be nice too. We could just like on the radio say, "Hey, take a left, take a right."
I was gonna say, I kind of like the aspect of getting lost in Lethal Company. It kind of makes it more fun when you're like panicked to get the fuck out.
Well,
But it's nice having that option if someone's decided to tell you where to go.
I was gonna say, like, I'm trying to think, like, yeah, it's useful. Like, how often did we have a situation like that? I can't remember. It's like usually we never had walkie-talkies. We're just kind of staring at the screen, like, God, I hope they know how to get out. And we're gonna be watching you, and you're gonna take a right instead of a left. And we're like,
just like, oh,
that's gonna be so. Well, we're like watching you.
He's dead. We might as well leave.
And the line's just getting bigger and bigger, like the line's just going away from it. We're like, God damn, he's going the complete wrong way. I think that's all it's gonna add to it. Is just us knowing that you're fucking going the wrong way. So they added contour lines to represent terrain outdoors. I don't really know what that means or entails. I should go ask the resident artist. Drew, what's a contour line?
I don't know.
All right, thank you.
Doesn't make much sense to me in this.
I said this should
terrain outdoors. Is this through the radar still? Okay.
That makes sense.
It's just gonna probably like. It sounds like it's just gonna kind of like outline the terrain a little bit.
That makes sense. So they did this to bring the radar up to visual standard for the rest of the game and make it easier to make a difference as the computer guy. So if we had someone who was like locked in as PC guy for run, it's actually worth it. Because before it was kind of like, well, I guess they could turn on doors, and if we didn't have walkies, it was really useless.
Yeah, I agree. It was almost like lame just being the computer guy, because that's all you get to do is maybe open up a door here.
Yeah.
So this kind of at least kind of gives you a little more tools to work with, and I think that keeps it pretty interesting. Definitely secures the loot for you too. That's another thing too, So it makes the role a little more important now. So I guess it's kind of nice.
Yeah, and I like the little picture for this update because it shows a guy on one of the new items, a couch in front of the computer screen.
Hell yeah!
So he's like chilling. So some of the new furniture is a fridge, a sofa chair, doghouse, microwave, fancy paintings, an electric chair.
An electric chair.
So some of these you can sit on or store scrap inside. Interesting. So fridge probably, but yeah, why an electric chair?
Piss off the group instead of to the chair.
There's a new creature. I'll just leave it at that. There's a new creature in the game. It's an outdoor daytime creature. They reworked the mansion interior, which is something I'm interested in seeing. So they added about 8 new rooms and hallways with a lot of interactable objects for scrap to hide inside. So Again, it sounds a little bit like Lethal in the sense or not Repo, where you can open up chests, open up the doors, and like it feels like you can interact with a lot in Repo to find stuff. They added cabinets, which can spawn in the hallways. There you go. Shrunk the vertical size of many rooms and hallways in the mansion to be more accurate, like the accurate scale. It overhauled the logic to use to generate the mansion layouts. So it just sounds like they just made the mansion just like tighter, maybe more mansion feeling. I like the way the other one felt, but I guess what they did this to make it like more interesting to explore and ways that it loops back into itself. Because it did kind of feel like you'd go one way through the mansion and it was just kind of like one whole zone, and then you go another way and it's one whole zone, and you go another way, but it never ever looped into each other. It felt like. So it sounds like that's why they added that. Yeah, exactly. Or a bunch of dead ends. So it sounds like they're trying to make it a bit more mazy, and that'll be pretty good. Let's see. Add a new log for just some lore. Upgraded the company cruiser. This was good for the car. So they reinforced materials. It can now withstand knocking into many, many trees and rocks. Thank God, brother. Thank God.
Yeah, fucking.
And then the company cruiser now passively tries to set itself upright. So once again, Zach can't kill us all. And and then what's that last one? There's now a tiny boost when pressing down the pedal after changing gears.
I'm still like, every time I think of that car, probably my favorite moment in that game is when you're trying to unjam this thing and you just slam on the gas and it flies right over into like a ravine, and all I see is a mushroom cloud come up out of the fucking ravine after you, just a huge explosion. So there's some of a fucking cartoon. I was like laughing hysterically.
I never laughed so hard in my life at that, dude. That was so good. And then like I cut to your POV because I died, obviously, and I just see my burnt ass corpse. It's like at the bottom. It's just Drew's laughter dying afterwards. Oh, so good.
Holy shit!
Yeah, that was.
That's crazy.
They picked some various bugs.
So fucking funny.
Yeah, I'm excited to play with that again. And once maybe, well, the mods probably won't be caught up, but it'd be fun to play a little vanilla.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Drew, I hear Lore with Lope has some Lethal Company stuff.
Yeah. So we're all aware of the giant ass monster behind like the walls at the facility.
Oh yeah.
But do we know what the fuck it is? Do we know why it's there? Well, based off the lore things that you can based off the lore things that you can find in the game. Zach was criticizing those earlier. Thanks for that. We find out that there was once a planet called the Golden Planet. All right. Whoa. And basically they describe it as like a perfect like utopia, but some big fucking monster supposedly swallowed it up whole. Oh. Now, there's no guarantee, there's no certainty that it, the facility is that planet, but what we do probably know is that the monsters behind it was trapped behind the walls, and that right now we're trying to keep it fed, but it's hinted that it's going to get out here pretty soon. So something to know is that let's see here. Read this real quick. The company monster could be the great beast that ate the Golden Planet. Okay, we were just talking about that. It is believed that the entire point of the company was simply to feed the monster scrap and keep it satisfied after it was trapped in the concrete building. Yeah, pretty much everything I just went over here. And there's nothing new there. I did also find out how it knows how to kill you, or like what sets it off. Oh. But I'm not going to read that. I'm just going to leave that as a mystery. I think it's better.
Hey, yeah.
But
it doesn't like the dinging.
It does not like the dinging. Somehow it gets pretty impatient. But we're basically working for a company that's just trying to keep this thing satisfied. And that's pretty much all we found out so far. So we know that it's dangerous and we don't want it getting out. But we also know it's probably going to be getting out here soon. Also, the thing we saw at the bottom of the facility is actually a submarine.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it wasn't a drill.
No, it was not a drill. So there's something about it that has to involve with underwater shit. No idea. But it's a submarine.
That's pretty cool.
Interesting.
Yeah, there you have it.
Sweet. I mean, I knew it was some type of spooky monster. I didn't know it was a planet-sized spooky monster.
Yeah, apparently the monster might be really fucking big. So
I see. And the fact that like we're working for a company to keep it happy, and I guess they get mad, or like you didn't meet the quota, and then they
if you don't
jettison
meet the
you.
quota, chances are they I read somewhere in here they like retrieve your bodies and feed them off to the monster again.
That
So
makes a
they
lot of
just-
sense.
It's getting big. It's getting big according to this.
Crazy.
Why don't we just kill it?
No.
Wow. Planet size.
How about we just push it over there? Give it to another galaxy.
Yeah, your problem now.
Oh yeah, I did look up the Neo 3 demo on PlayStation.
Oh, you did?
Yep, it's available. You just have to
For sure.
go to like the coming soon, click a wish, or like you can wish list it, then you just go through 3 dots, click demo, and yeah, you can download it. Yeah, it's 34.88 gigabytes. So
That's
a nice
crazy.
little size.
There you
That
go.
is
And it
precise.
does say it's 3 network players, so they might actually have some multiplayer features.
Oh, 3? That's actually kind of crazy. Drew, you're in as long as it launches on PC at the same time, or Xbox Game Pass,
Yeah.
maybe. I don't know. Probably not.
Yeah, no. Yeah, it was mostly a PlayStation game.
Dang it, Drew, you're in anyways.
Later on.
I
I can't remember if Neo 2 did that.
Yeah, I think it did. I remember buying it on Steam. I got the collection because it was like
Yeah, it did.
I got it for like $5 or something for Neo 1 and 2. I was like, you know what? Yeah, so I could play that on my Steam Deck too.
But, yep.
Oh, I
So
see.
it is available.
One of the news is like a bit of about one of our other like good games we've been playing is Abiotic Factor. It's a really fun game. Scientists, you're in like a linear story survival game. But their 1.0 update is called Cold Fusion. So they kind of show off all the stuff they've made, but it adds the Peotrium, no idea, it looks like a planet, a chilling final chapter. So it's going to have a conclusion. It says story conclusion ? Something about home worlds. That's what you were talking about, right, Michael? The home world? Is that like the little pocket dimension we can get access to?
Yeah, where you can actually like create your little home base and be safe from stuff.
Dude, I can't wait to mess with that. It's going to be so much better than our absolute mess. I like our mess. It has charm, but I feel like we're hitting a point where we have no fucking room for anything.
Plenty of room.
Are you kidding? We boarded up an entire
Like,
room
Drew
we
just-
can access.
Huh?
We have an entire cafeteria to utilize.
We do have the cafeteria.
No. We ain't using it. I want it all to be tight, compact,
So why are you complaining? Why are you complaining?
and in the open. No, we'll see how it goes. There's gonna be an upgrade system, some type of new suit, new anomaly entities. Oh, that's cool. That'll be cool. SCPs, item database terminal. Ooh, that might be sweet. We finally look shit up, maybe where we can acquire certain items or stuff like that. That'd be good. Our emergency shower.
Heck yeah.
I mean, cool. New traders.
I mean, you do get grossed out.
Yeah.
whenever
That's
you
true.
beat stuff up or
Yeah.
vomited on.
Cubicles. There we go. I'm gonna be in my cubicle.
Oh.
And apparently they're launching it on console. And new enemies, items, resources, and more. And they talked about their next update. So they are still planning to support it in the future too. It looks like so 1.1 update and beyond. So
Heck.
this won't be all. Oh my God, Drew! There's gonna be a taco stand. It's called Taco Mine. Power leeches? The hell? Alright, this is getting into spoilers. Some absolute shenanigans.
What the hell is that?
Guys, you would never guess what the shower does.
Oh no way!
It takes
I got
off
no
your
idea what the
pants.
shower does.
Excuse me.
You know, on
Avoid.
some other news, have you guys heard about the potential casting for the Zelda movie?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a little messy topic that has been.
Really?
I actually have not.
Well, yeah. So if you didn't know, Pope, what's the name of the gal that's playing Zelda?
Oh, I couldn't tell you.
Hunter or something, I think.
Hunter Schaefer.
Yes.
Schaefer. Yeah.
So if you didn't know,
her.
if you look up Hunter Schaefer, she is a trans woman.
Oh, really?
And she looks like Zelda.
She straight up does.
Dang.
She should, and I was, this is my end of things, where it's like, it is she looks like Zelda, and I'm not mad at that at all. Like, I think that's fucking awesome. She's already an actress. I think that works out great. Whereas you get these other, shows and movie where, the actors just don't, or they like completely like swapping the gender of some people, swapping the race, and that's all fine and stuff. But there's good ways and bad ways of doing it. I think this is fine.
I think it's
people
fine.
are mad because she's trans playing Zelda.
Huh.
And on one end, I think it's really dumb. On the other end, people are talking about how it's like, well, now you're just taking the roles away from women. And that makes it hard, because then if I'm like double standarding it, I feel like I'm in the wrong.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I think it's fine. Again, if we're just hiring just based off of looks, I think she fits the role.
She does actually really fit the
I'm
role.
looking through all the pictures. It's like, this looks like Zelda, bro.
Like Zelda. I was like, fuck. I was like,
I mean, she almost has the ears naturally for it too.
Yeah.
It seems fine. I was like, damn, that looks like Zelda. Like, if I saw that movie, like, damn, they picked the right person for it. But the whole thing is like, like even going as far as Snow White, the early casting for that, they were considering, little people to play those roles. And then like, oh no, we're gonna go into CGI, or oh no, like I think there was a time they were just gonna do like a ragtag band of like, kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's kind of like, well, shit. Now you're like taking away the roles for little people actors who fit those roles in many movies. You're taking their jobs away.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's kind of a weird touchy, because I don't think this is bad.
Mm-mm.
I can see why people, like I say the same thing. Like, yeah, you shouldn't do CGI, dwarfs in Snow White, because that is taking the job away from people. I don't want to say anything along the lines of like, now you're taking the job away from women, because again, she looks like Zelda, and that's kind of my thing. Whereas you get, from the what's it called? The show recently, The Last of Us. Bella Ramsey. I don't think I haven't seen the second season yet, but it doesn't sound great. First season, I don't think she did a bad job playing Ellie. She just doesn't really look like Ellie.
Yeah,
that's like the whole thing. It's like when you find someone that looks like the character that's portrayed out of a popular game, it just makes sense to find someone that looks like the person they should be playing.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I think she looks great. I mean,
I think she looks fine. Yeah, I was fucking.
Fuck it, bro.
But yeah, if like they're using that logic, it's like whenever shows like race swap or even gender swap, it's like, well, then what about that?
Yeah,
yeah, because that's true. Like when they were gonna make Bubbles in Lilo and Stitch, which I know flopped terribly, into a white woman.
Actually, it's really successful now.
Huh?
What is it?
Sadly, yeah, it's really successful actually now.
What? Why? Just because went to go hate watch it? No way.
No, because people just went to go watch with their kids and just kept going to see it.
It's got 7 out of 10, 71 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Well, budget wise, they actually surpassed their budget. So
that's crazy, really.
Yeah.
3.0. Yeah, I mean, it looked good, so it makes sense. I almost went to it, but I probably will watch it on Disney Plus if I care enough.
Yeah,
that's kind of thinking. I know, like as far as like all these new Disney movies are going, all these remakes, it's just a new story. Yeah, now it's not the same thing that they produced a while back. I just have to view it as like it's just not the same Cinderella. It's not the same Lilo and Stitch. It's got to be a brand new take on it, as if the other one didn't exist. Because they changed so much on them. So it's just kind of like,
Yeah, I watched the original a lot. Now I went to go see that in theaters, and it just like they try to stay with the original, but they changed things and just for no reason, added things for no reason that just made it worse.
Yeah,
weird.
Yeah,
but yeah. In terms of that casting, I think it's just fine, and like you said, maybe take it away from female jobs. But I don't know. I don't want to be that guy, but I feel like a lot of females have taken away from men jobs. I'm just saying, in some of like acting and stuff like that.
Well, it's going on all over. I just wish, all in all, if they could, like, again, I think this makes sense. If it wasn't about anything else, I think this casting makes sense, you know. But when you make it about like, well, we don't have enough this or that in movies, you know, take away this person who plays Snow White and don't make the person white at all, you know. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that. It just like sometimes it just seems like it's forced, is what it is.
For sure.
Like I think if it was more casual and it was more about the film and not who needs to be playing the film, I think it makes sense. In this case, it's about the film. It's about who they're casting for the film and how they look alike. The character that we've been seeing in like how many Zelda games? I think it makes sense. You know, it's been the same lady every time. And so that to me makes sense.
I have a really good comparison here with casting for looks of a character. The live action One Piece is a fantastic example of casting for looks. I know you guys haven't seen it, whatever, but like all the characters that they've cast look really close to their actual counterparts from the anime. Like Usopp is a black guy, he should be. Zoro is an Asian guy, he should be. Like it's like they nailed the looks. They got the all their aspects like together. Like Luffy is a Brazilian guy, which makes a lot of sense for who he is, and he's like this kind of younger shaggy hair guy. I'm like all of their casting, like Nami, they gave her a pink, orange wig, but like it's a white chick. I don't know. Like I feel like they casted for their looks and they nailed each of their looks because they look like their characters. It doesn't, I don't know. As long as they like, even like all the new castings for their characters, they showed like side by side of like their character and then the character they're being, and they like nailed like every single one. Some guy was just like had a cast list of dudes who's like, that guy looks like him. All right, do him. That guy looks like him. Do him. That guy looks okay. So I don't know. I
agree.
Who knows with Zelda? Like I don't even know if I'm interested in seeing that. Fucking Link doesn't say anything, so.
They might make him talk this time. Who knows?
They do like to change things. So
he's gonna run up to her and be like, "Show me your rupees, Link, please."
Yeah, so we'll see. I mean, any like movie or show based on a game is usually kind of hit or miss, anyways.
Yeah.
But more misses than hits.
Mm-hmm.
But what's up, Pope?
Forgot, so you just said that the Phasmophobia movie.
That's right.
They need to put us in there. We look like our characters.
Well, I don't look anything like any of them. Hold on.
Yeah, I think that's wild that we can Phasmophobia movie.
Yeah. Before Elder Scrolls 6.
Well, when is it coming out?
But being made by Blumhouse.
Blumhouse. Wait, what did Blumhouse make again?
They've been making a lot of random movies.
This sounds really familiar.
Like I think they did was it Candyman?
Okay.
They're like a huge publishing studio.
Yeah, they're a big horror movie studio.
Yeah, Megan. They done what is it? Black Box.
Oh, I heard Black Box 2 is coming out, which is interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, Insidious, I see that. Truth or Dare, Sinister, Unfriended. I mean, at least it's like a really well-known horror movie, people. So like, oh, they did Purge, or at least the first Purge. I don't know if they've done them all. Yeah, I think they did them all. All the Insidiouses. It's just oops all horror from these guys. So with Phasmophobia, I feel like
Freddy's.
They did a lot of the Five Nights at Freddy's, really? Oh shit. They did some of the Paranormal Activity movies, so maybe they'll make Phasmophobia like a fucking that would be pretty, honestly, if the found footage like paranormal movie, I'd be totally down.
I'm kind of expecting that to be the case. I bet it's gonna be a movie that's kind of just like a found footage or like Paranormal Activity. I think just with the title for Phasmophobia, which will probably draw in more fans to want to go and watch it. That's kind of what I'm expecting it to be. I'm sure it's going to be like, it's just going to be one house, you know, maybe like the people get trapped in it, you know, as they're trying to like hunt down for ghosts or something. maybe they don't really expect to find anything, and they like learn. They're like, "Holy shit, ghosts are real!" You know, it's kind of
This
where
is
I'm like,
definitely
kind
an
of like
Oni.
thinking it's gonna go. Yeah, you see those clips where people like go into like a game and they know what ghost it is based off of like
Yeah.
tint on the door or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Gradient in the snow, and it's like he walks out like Oni runs right back. It's like, what the? No,
I have seen that. I don't want to be like
Dude.
that ever.
no, that's terrible. I'm like,
Yeah, I can see that, or maybe like a ghost busting team. Maybe like early on, it'll be like really tame. They'll go to one house and they can maybe identify like, oh, it's just a tame poltergeist, and they like do all the tests that we do in game, and then they do like another house and shit gets a little bit crazier. Then they get to a house that has a demon in it, and it's like almost as soon as they walk in, they start getting fucking ripped in half. Or if it's like the VHS movies where we get to see like, yeah, all right, this is the story of the Oni, and then we get to like watch like what the Oni demon does to these people as they go and investigate, and like what makes it different than the other ghosts. I mean, that could be something interesting too.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Little like bite size, and then maybe like the main crew that's looking through all these tapes goes and figures out how to like take out the big bad demon and identify it. Ghostbust his ass. Or to be like that meme, Drew, where like you come home after you hired the Phasmophobia crew, it's just like all their like bodies just all discombobulated.
It's like, all right, we're all finished up. There's like a bunch of like random shit lying around and like a body. It's like,
Yeah, all their stuff has been thrown around the room from us. I left all of our equipment.
Great.
Yeah.
If they weren't even sad at the end of the movie, they're like, all right, on to the next house, and like people died.
People, thank you so much for identifying. Oh boy. Well, as we were saying, next week no podcast. Going to New York. I will be back the following Saturday, so there will be a podcast that Friday. So just one Friday missed.
For all three listeners, sorry. We'll get back to you guys, okay?
Hey.
I forgot about
I gotta treat it like an actual thing, all right?
Don't tell about our numbers, Bruce.
For all like 2 people that have ever watched, I appreciate and love you all. I don't care if it's just friends and family.
Shout out to Mom. Appreciate
Mom,
support.
Dad, I'm waiting for you to start watching. I keep sending him links. I'm like, Dad, don't forget. And I think his ass is forgetting. Dad, if you didn't forget, you better text
not
me
even
after
your
this
parents,
episode. Not even my, yeah.
That's rough, kid.
I haven't tried to like load it up at all because sometimes it like you can get fake views from yourself, and I'm like, I don't want to accidentally give myself those. I don't know if it's like guaranteed, but
yeah,
I'm just avoiding it because I want the raw dog numbers. If you guys touch it or something, that's fine. It makes me feel better when I see a 2 instead of a 0. All right. Yeah, we're still sitting at 6 followers. Hey, like and subscribe to our podcast if you guys want more, of course.
You can find Zach on YouTube. You can find him on
oopsallberries.com.
OnlyFans.
Wait.
Hey, we're opening that link out there.
Oh, my bad.
Do you guys want it? Give me more follows.
You'll find the link on my Instagram.
Yeah, somewhere
Meat
around.
pics.
Feetpigs.com. But yeah, so yeah, we'll be gone. And then afterwards, I know Pope will be in Tech's ass, but we're gonna make him phone in on Discord on his phone for that episode. Maybe
It's gonna be humid.
yeah. God, dude, that's why I'm going shopping for shorts.
Yeah, smart man.
Yeah, that's what we're doing Friday. So Friday, get up, go see everybody. Jasmine has some graduation we got to go to as well for a kids party. Just say hi, and then we're gonna go to
Want to a birthday kids party?
No,
Jeez.
graduation party. Make an appearance.
Same thing.
Guys, you won't believe it. Our audience is 100% male, ages 23 to 34.
I'm one of those guys.
True. Hell, yeah. One of those is Brady. How come I don't have an 18 to 22? What the hell? He's lying about his age.
Yeah, wait a second.
Some on the web. It looks like they've gotten a couple views from the web. From a Mac, that's disgusting. From Windows, that's pretty cool. iPhone,
We lose our only Mac listener.
iPhone seems to be the dominant too, so I just cursed all that. And the one guy from Moscow, you're the goat, Sukyapiet or whatever. I just cussed at him. He's like, are you kidding me? No idea where that came from. But yeah, I think that'll be it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and tune in next time. Goodbye!